Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, earth signs, sun, moon, rising, dominant placements. This is for you and anyone else that feels drawn to it. Even if you're not any of those signs, but you relate to the messages, just take it. Earth sign. We have Rimu, stability, home, community structure, generational wealth and protection, skin, shelter. Rimu is a tree, a plant. We have keep going. Your divine elevated ancestors want to remind you that they love you dearly. This came out for another group of signs. I can't remember, maybe air signs. And Pombagita, passion, protection, charisma, fire, fuel, magnetism. Pombagita is an Afro-Brazilian divinity. They are linked to Ishu. If you're familiar with Ishu, Ishu is the Orisha, the Yoruba, Nigerian divinity of the crossroads. So Pombagita represents the crossroads, but she is the feminine counterpart. So we got some pinks and we got some greens here for your earth signs. So first and foremost, there's reminders here that you are super, super protected. The divine wants you, I'm hearing, to situate yourself. So to ground yourself, root yourself, and protect yourself in whatever ways necessary. I'm hearing you might need to protect yourself mentally, spiritually, and materially. I heard financially. You might need to be checking in on your finances at this time, I heard loans as well. So maybe the divine is wanting you to start paying off loans. Or maybe you're applying for funding or applying for a loan. That's just confirmation for you all. But Rimu here is about a lot. When I connect with Rimu, the plant, is that generational wealth and protection that I feel from my ancestors that has been grounded before me. Rimu's also used for to build structures, so like furniture and like other things like that. So it's very strong, and it's also very fragrant and literally protects the skin as well. I also heard skin ailments, so some of you might be having skin ailments. If so, Rimu might be a good a good medicine for your skin. Like I'm hearing eczema. So some of you need to take care of your skin, or your skin needs more nourishment. I also heard shea butter. There's some soaps and stuff that I know of. Soaps by Modi to Modi, if you're familiar with. They're based in Aotearoa. I think they do a Rimu and lime soap, or we also have our House of Afi Nyame oil potion that is olive oil infused with Rimu and kawakawa, cinnamon, cloves as well, if that's something that you need. You'll also may need to protect your home. And when I'm saying home, I mean that more spiritually sense, and in a spiritual sense. And our oil potion is good for that. That's on our website. I'll put the link in the caption if you'll want to check that out. But anyway, mostly your ancestors are protecting you, and they want to keep you grounded and want you to bring in routines and stuff that make you grounded and check in on your wealth. They love you very, very much, and they want to remind you of that with the greens and the pinks as well. I'm definitely seeing the heart space, like your heart space is opening, and your ancestors and source really would like I heard for you to step out. So some of you are encouraged to go out a little more, have a little bit more fun, step into your sensual and sexual energy. Pombagita is, the power of Pombagita is fierce. Pombagita, like you can see these flames that I've drawn as well, like, and this rose that's there. Yeah, Pombagita is fierce. Pombagita, or if you're like embodying the energy of Pombagita, you are fierce. You know your worth, you know your value. You're able to draw in opportunities, people, experiences that are pleasurable in a way of your senses. And Pombagita energy is the harnessing of your sensual and sexual power. And that's not just to have physical intimacy, it's also just about like knowing your worth. So you can align with experiences, people, places, things that match your worth. So whatever you need to do to like activate your sensual and sexual expression, I would say do so. Particularly I'm hearing this week as well, and to ground in that. Also, your ancestors love your sensual and sexual side. I feel like some of y'all or some people might feel like, you know, when you're getting into spirituality or involved in spirituality, that you're trying to be like celibate or something, but that's not necessarily the case. You can be, but I'm seeing here that, or I'm actually seeing if you do practice celibacy, that is also a way of harnessing your sensual and sexual power. But you can also express it outwardly as a way of harnessing it too and being in control. And I'm hearing managing that. Some of you do need to protect your sensual and sexual energy a bit more. So having stronger boundaries with others. What guidance and affirmation do you have for the Earth sign collective? No, awesome. Okay, we have 3 of Pentacles reversed. This fell out on the ancestor card, so some of you are not working with your ancestors enough, or you're not collaborating with your ancestors enough. You might not even feel like you're in a collaborative spirit in general, or like energy in general. So you might need to like really like open up your heart as well, and work with other people, collaborate with other people. You have the Fool at the base of the deck, so you might need to like take some risks and try some new things. We have the High Priestess and the Tower. Yeah, some of you are not really collaborating with your intuition as much as you need to. So that might be like not listening to, you know, your intuition speaks to you in quite a calm and unforceful voice. And so I feel like Source is wanting to encourage you to step forward in your truth in those ways. You might be neglecting that part of yourself. And yeah, I'm seeing, I guess, you not listening to your intuition is like inherently stopping the flow and collaboration between you and your divine ancestors. So there's a Tower moment here, which means that your higher self, if this resonates, your higher self and your intuition want to come through and create a Tower moment. So because of the lack of collaboration, the lack of teamwork, the lack of connecting with your ancestors, I feel like your higher self is going to come through and just create a big change for you that could be a bit unsettling. But this change is meant to step you into this Pombagita energy, step you into a bit more of fuel, like fire. Like I'm hearing like dead weight, dead energy, like a bit of more of an awakening and spark within yourself. And then we have Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, so it's kind of just like your mind and your thoughts might be blocked. Also your words. So be careful what you're saying to other people and around other people as well. You might really need to, I heard pace yourself as well. You could just be like, it's a bit rude, but I just heard like talking out of your ass. So just be careful with that, fam.